Today on Crypto Line, we'll be talking about some new changes that are coming to Dogecoin and how that will affect its prices. If you haven't already, consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on post notifications. We'll be right back after this.
GSX is an unprecedented financial asset that combines the best elements of a traditional investment with the backing of a stablecoin and the use cases of many of the largest decentralized currencies like XRP.
Following a period of sluggish movement in September, Dogecoin's bullish trajectory since mid-October has been a welcome change. Doge's value has increased by nearly 5% in the last 7 days, and the altcoin is currently testing a critical resistance zone in order to reach its full potential. Keep in mind, however, that Doge's price progression must be supported by consistent volumes, or else some near tailwinds may begin to creep into the market. Doge was trading at 24.7 cents at the time of writing, down by about 4% over the previous 24 hours. Dogecoin aimed to break through the confluence of its 200 SMA 27.3 cents resistance and an upper sloping trend line to re-enter the 34.9 cents range seen during the August bull run. This could be difficult because bulls would need to accumulate strong numbers up to 35.4 cents in order to overcome some near-term barriers at 30.1 cents and 32 cents. If bulls falter at the previously mentioned resistance zone, 23 cents support could be activated, with 19.4 cents serving as a deeper defensive resource. A move above 35.5 cents with conviction, on the other hand, would give bulls a lot more breathing room in order to target the 38 cents in the short term. Before moving above 27.3 cents, it's worth noting that Doge was in the midst of some short-term losses as a result of a double top around 27.3 cents. Lower time frames indicated that bearish pressure was beginning to permeate the market. However, a rising RSI on the daily time frame combined with a bullish directional movement index crossover dispelled fears of a prolonged sell-off. A strong volume breakout above this confluence would allow Doge to attack a key supply zone, potentially leading to a return to 44 cents. As previously stated, in order to maximize its gains, Doge would need to maintain constant upward pressure. Billionaire and business tycoon Elon Musk has expressed his support for Dogecoin's latest network upgrade. Billy Markus, co-creator of Dogecoin, recently took to Twitter to urge miners to download the meme coin's latest upgrade, which allows them to run more efficient nodes on the network that validate transactions and charge lower fees. Musk, who's known in the crypto community as a Dogecoin supporter, responded to Markus's tweets with a thumbs up emoji and a 100% symbol. Musk previously stated that Dogecoin needed to lower transaction fees before it could expect to see widespread adoption. According to Markus, mining pools are more important than individual users in downloading the upgrade. If no new nodes were created and all existing mining pools were updated to 1.14.4, that would be sufficient for a successful release. Running your own node is ideal if you want to maintain a dedicated node that is always up to date. If you're wondering why I'm not screaming everyone run a node at the top of my lungs all the time, it's because that's not what's needed in the short term. What's required is for mining pools to be updated. Dogecoin is ideal for cryptocurrency newcomers. Some investors are put off by Dogecoin's high volatility over the last year. Putting any significant amount of money into something that can skyrocket or plummet in a matter of seconds necessitates a steel stomach and the right mindset. Dogecoin, on the other hand, is a great option for investors looking to get into the crypto game. Why? Well, holding Dogecoin for an extended period can give investors a taste of what crypto investing is all about. Investing in cryptos necessitates a firm belief that a technological revolution is underway and that cryptocurrency will soon remake the world as we know it. Surges and dips caused by volatile sentiment are, however, normal. Investors must be prepared to ride out the storms as they rise. Dogecoin is one of the more speculative and thus volatile cryptocurrencies available. As a result, those looking to embark on an incredible journey may want to invest a few dollars in Dogecoin. This cryptocurrency will undoubtedly provide a roller coaster ride that is both entertaining and terrifying at times. Dogecoin has outperformed Bitcoin, Ripple, Ethereum, and Cardano in terms of year-to-date returns, with gains of over 6,000% since the beginning of the year. Of course, in such speculative assets, investors should only invest what they're willing to lose. Justin Bennett, cryptocurrency analyst and founder of Crypto Academy HQ, expressed his optimism about Doge. The analyst predicts a 500 to 1,000% increase in the price. He says Doge only needs to move above the 24 cents area. If it does, I believe a multi-month rally will begin, and the upside is likely to be 500 to 1,000%. Dogecoin's new upgrades include two separate proposals from developer Patrick Lauder. The first proposal was made on March 14th, and it will add some features similar to Bitcoin in order to remove certain bugs and open up the chain to more possibilities. The second and most recent proposal includes, among other things, a significantly reduced transaction fee that will reduce the average fee by about 100 times. When asked when these changes would be released, Patrick Lauder stated that it would depend on the success of the 1.14.4 release. He said, "We can set some timelines after we see how the 1.14.4 release is received by the network. Really don't know until then. I'm still hoping that we'll be able to release 1.14.4 very soon. If we can accomplish that, we should have a better idea of deployment timelines for the actual fee recommendation." The series of updates, which will be led by fee changes in Update 1.14.4, will bring some Bitcoin features to Dogecoin, such as segregated witness, which reduces the threat of transaction malleability and increases block capacity. In the past, transaction malleability was a bug that allowed someone to change the codes that identify transactions in such a way that it was impossible to tell if a withdrawal had occurred. Using the small bug, a user could effectively request a withdrawal, change the code so that this action was not visible, and then request another withdrawal, causing the exchange to send Bitcoin out of its pocket, effectively doubling that user's holdings. While many exchanges were aware of this and had implemented exchange-level solutions to halt the problem, Mt. Gox, a less technically equipped exchange, was not, which contributed to its infamous downfall. Aside from reducing transaction malleability, SegWit increases block storage capacity by separating data segments in a transaction. The witness, which contains the data needed to check the validity of a transaction, is separated from the rest of the block with SegWit, allowing for more inputs or transactions per block while still maintaining valid transactions. Dogecoin will also receive Check Sequence Verify, or CSV, which will enable it to support payment channels such as the Lightning Network, which will greatly scale its ability to handle higher transaction volumes. Because the combination of SegWit and CSV enable the Lightning Network on Bitcoin, this upgrade will open up many new possibilities for Dogecoin. Aside from a significant decrease in average fees, the most recent update proposal will reduce the minimum relay fee, or the fee a transaction must pay for a node to relay the transaction across the network. Another factor that will change is the dust relay transaction fee for Dogecoin. If someone tries to send a minuscule amount of Dogecoin worth less than the set fee, it's considered dust. The higher the transaction fee for dust relays, the more difficult it is to send small amounts of Dogecoin. This can be problematic if the value of a coin skyrockets. If its value rises, what was previously considered dust may now have a higher value. The proposal seeks to reduce the transaction fee for dust relays. If the value of Dogecoin rises in the future, it will make microtransactions easier. Overall, Dogecoin's new updates will lower transaction fees, lower dust limits, slightly increase block size or scale transactions, reduce the potential for transaction malleability, and enable payment channels similar to Bitcoin's Lightning Network. So Dogecoin is getting a much-needed facelift that will bring it up to the level of Bitcoin, at least in terms of basic functions like SegWit. Dogecoin is still light years behind in terms of projects built on its network, but these updates will make the network more functional and potentially unlock more interesting future capabilities. In general, these changes are beneficial for the meme coin that's typically been thought of as a useless satire in the industry, but lately, less and less so. Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on bell notifications. We also have a free Discord group where we share daily signals, and now you can also support us on Patreon. We have a special offer for our first 100 members, only $9.99 for our VIP Discord channels, where we share much more in-depth analysis and even one-on-one sessions. And make sure you check out the GSX competition for your chance to win big. Links are below, and if you have any questions, drop us a comment. And as always, good luck and happy investing.
Hollywood Carson. That's how it goes. Hollywood Carson.